I really thought that Miguel did such a sweet story about July 19th. I'm going to say July 19th was CMS failed quest for the agent broker community. I'm going to be a little bit honest about what happened on July 19th. I'm not going to say it has anything to do with one of my besties, Dean Rose, but it was bad, and it continues to be bad. My hair has been on fire, and it remains on fire. CMS cannot attempt to fix fraud on the backs of good agents. It just got to stop. I'm truly honored to introduce one of my very best friends. And he is my friend because I made him be my friend. But to give you a little bit of professional background, he is the Division Director of Strategic Stakeholder Engagement and Operations, and he's been with CMS, I believe, 12 years. So he sounds really, really important. I had to write this down because normally they approve everything I say about Dean, because I tend to go a little rogue. So who doesn't work with, which he does not work with, CMS compliance, and that's very important to know. He's going to tell you some of the sweet stories like Miguel did, and it's going to sound sweet, and you're just going to think that you want to love it. It's not a good idea, but he didn't make the decisions. So please don't blame him. He doesn't work for compliance. He works for us. Since day one of the ACA, he was chosen to be our person, our man, our contact. He is there to listen to anything that you have to say. Now, he might not be the decision maker, and he's not with this crazy things that are going on, but he's here to listen. So if you do not know him, you need to know him. He's here. Meet him. He will speak to you about anything, and he has a heart of gold, and he will listen and bring everything that you're talking about back to the brass in Washington, D.C. Let's see if there's anything else good I want to tell you about him. I told him I was writing a book about him, and he said that was not a good idea. Interesting, he's from Minnesota, worked in New York as an insurance agent. So you always like to work with somebody that knows you. He knows us. He says he's a good bowler. I'm not sure I believe that, but that is something that he says. And what he's not responsible for is CMS pulling certifications for good agents who have done nothing wrong. He's not responsible. But Dicer's Law will make sure that CMS is responsible. I promise if you speak to Dean, as I said, he's going to listen. So please put your hands together to the person. He might work for CMS. Let me show you. He's tried and true, Hoffa Blue.